Bang Pow Boom. It's the latest album from Insane Clown Posse, and several people out there in YouTube land have decided to review it, and I felt that I may as well throw my 2 cents in too, since we have waited quite a long time for the newest ICP album, and there's a lot to talk about. Where does this stand on its own, and where does it stand amongst the ICP and Psychopathic Records album of all time? Well, first I gotta say that the worst Psychopathic album ever made is still better than about 80% of other albums out there. Psychopathic Records does turn out consistently quality work, and even their low points aren't that low. So if I say that an album is low or subpar, when I'm talking about a Psychopathic album, I'm not saying that the album sucks. I'm saying that it sucks in comparison to other Psychopathic albums. Because I've never found a Psychopathic Records album that I just totally hated and wouldn't even bother to put in my player ever again. But there are some that just don't stack up to their counterparts. So again, back to Bang Pow Boom. First thing I can say about it is that I was pleasantly surprised in that when I slept down the counter at the local Best Buy, the grand total came to $8.91. Now the cover price was higher than that, so I'm not sure why it was $8.91, but kick ass is all I can say to that. I'll take it. The 3 different color things, I gotta say, I wish they could do without this. I mean, it's a ploy to sell more records, obviously. They each contain a different bonus track. Just put them all on one CD, give us all 3 tracks for the price of one, and call it a day. I mean, you know, why in the hell otherwise why would I buy 3 copies of the same album so that basically I'm spending $9 for a piece for 2 more albums just to get 2 total new songs? That just doesn't make a lot of sense, guys. So I don't really like that aspect of it. And I got one of those things, some friends of mine got me from Gen Con, the little sampler album that has the little decoder in it for the book. You can put it on the book for this, and it, you know, reveals hidden crap. And then I get it, and I find out that the stuff isn't even hidden. You can see the phone number and everything else with the naked eye. It was really pointless. But that's not actually a review of the album. That's just some things leading up to it that make me scratch my head. Now, going on to say that I found that The Tempest wasn't all that good, and Violent J's latest solo album wasn't all that good. I would call them 2 of the weaker Psychopathic albums ever made. Though, like I said, they're still good in their own right. They're just not the same as a lot of the others to come around. And when I started listening to The Tempest the first time, when I started listening to Bang Pow Boom this time, I started to get the same feeling that this was going to be another. I mean, it's their album by the Clowns, but why would I ever put this in over another one? And in some cases, it takes songs a few times to grow on me, and that's one reason I waited to do this review. And also decided not to see anybody else's review before I did this, so all my opinions could be untainted by what somebody else said. So I find that the earlier tracks in the album have actually started to grow on me and raise them a bit in my esteem. Then, even the first time I listened to it, though, we got to, what track number are we talking? 12. We're talking Juggalo Island and Beyond. The last 4 to 5 songs on Bang Pow Boom are some of the best cuts Insane Clown Posse has ever released. Juggalo Island is just the perfect I'm a Juggalo song. You can really feel the the family, the togetherness pouring out of that song. It's damn awesome. Vultures is just a rockin' track. But the gem, the real gem, Vera Lee, that song to me, anybody that wants to say, ICP is not talented, they write songs with 90 some odd fucks in them, and they can't. Vera Lee is poetry. Vera Lee is a beautiful tale, and the story of the song and the whole tale that's created. The song damn near makes me moisten up at the eyes when I hear it. It's beautifully sad, and all of that combined with the other songs growing on me, and the other gems at the end of this album, make this one of the better albums in the Psychopathic library, which of course make it one of the better albums that you can get a hold of, period. Where do I put it? I don't put it as the best album ICP's ever produced. Maybe it's biased because it's the album I started on, but The Great Milenko will always be the #1 ICP album. I don't think this is as good as Jekyll Brothers. I would say that Bang Pow Boom is at least tied for the third best ICP album. Tied with probably the Bizarre albums, because I really like them as well. Possibly slightly ahead of them. So I would give it a bronze medal of ICP-ness. ICP-ness, not, anyway. And of course, those are really the top albums in Psychopathic, period. I put those up there with Most Tasteless from Twisted, which is one of the great ones of all time. And honestly, Crimson Creek from Boondocks is amazing. So this, possibly with Most Tasteless and Crimson Creek, is like in a three-way tie for my favorite Psychopathic Records album ever put out. And I would say great job to ICP. And the name's a little. I'm not a huge fan of the name of the album. And like I said, some of the promotional tactics are whatever. But awesome. Also, as a quick thing, if anybody, I'm curious what the Green and Red albums have for a bonus song. For those that aren't buying multiple ones, this one has one about how he's seeing his woman with another man, and he, of course, goes on a killing rampage. Now he's going away for just for a bitch, a bitch I don't even know, and it's pretty good. But I got to imagine the Green or the Red album probably has a better song on it, because this one isn't that strong. The Red album was the one that fewest copies of were left at the store I went to, so I don't know if that's selling the best for a reason. But anyway, that's my review of Bang Pow Boom. On a 1 to 10 scale, I will give this CD an 8, and it is an 8 for Psychopathic. For the genre, for rap. If we look at through all of music, I'll probably still give it a 7, comparing it to everything. Pretty solid job. Hope you all liked it. I'm going to go watch Elliot 419's review now, and watch a few other people's, and hope you people check out and comment on mine. Much clown love to y'all, and see you on that tour, hopefully. Goodbye.